Hey y'all, hey, just a recap on what we talked about tonight. But before we do that, I want you to see this. Check it out.
Some breaking news now on a federal case that was brought against the Trump administration for firing probationary government employees, federal employees. This is the one brought by the Maine Union in federal court in California. A judge there, the federal judge there, just ordered the Trump administration to answer these two questions. To what extent did OPM or individuals within OPM direct other agencies to terminate probationary employees based on performance or misconduct? If any such direction or advice is in writing, please provide the documents to the court. Second question: how can an agency lawfully terminate a probationary employee on the basis of performance if that employee's performance was in fact satisfactory? According to my legal sources, the last-ditch attempt by the judge to get the party to explain itself before ruling against the party, which means the judge will likely rule that the firing of federal employees were unlawful. But it's not over till the judge rules, and we don't know how that judge is going to rule.
Didn't we just talk about that? Didn't we just talk about that? So you know I'm not lying. Okay. So let's recap. So if you are a true probationer, meaning you have not satisfied your 1 year probation or your 2 year trial period, you still have rights. Although those rights are limited, but I want to encourage you, and I'm going to ask you right here and now, like, share with anybody you know that has been affected by this, the firing. So let's talk about it. Let me pull my here. Terminating probationers, subject to 5 CFR 315.803B. When an agency decides to terminate a probationer because of work performance or conduct that fails to demonstrate the probationer's fitness or qualifications for continued employment, the agency must terminate the individual's services by notifying the probationer in writing as to why they are being separated and the effective date, in accordance with CFR 315.804A. At a minimum, the termination notice must consist of the agency's conclusions as to the inadequacies of the probationer's performance or conduct in accordance to 5 CFR 315.804. Now, I already asked you guys, did you all get that in the notice? It can't be individualized if everybody got the same email. Okay, keep that in mind. Let's move on. This is very key, and I want you to share this with anybody who got this. Okay, the employee is entitled to be notified of the agency's decision at the earliest practicable date. The agency shall deliver the decision to the employee at or before the time the action will be made effective. The notice shall be in writing. Inform the employee of the reasons for the action. Inform the employee of his or her right to appeal to the Merit System Protection Board, and inform him or her of the time limit within which the appeal must be provided. You hear what I'm saying? And from the live, y'all stated that the information or the email, because email is considered in writing, but you all did not get the information about your appeal rights and when you needed to make the appeal. So you appeal to the MSPB, mspb.gov, and or Office of Special Counsel, osc.gov. Now, for those who were terminated that were not probationary, if you went to a different department or a different agency, but you had satisfied that 1 year probation, appeal. Because you did not meet the definition of probationary employee. If you are supervisor and on a supervisory probation, they still have to provide you reasons, specifically as it relates to you, your performance or conduct, as to why that you did not satisfy those requirements. And if you did not satisfy those requirements, they're supposed to revert you back to the position that you were, or the level that you were with pay. Appeal. Don't sit on this, y'all. Appeal. And another thing, I know it's hard. Do not resign. I know it's hard. Do not resign, because the moment you resign, you give up your appeal rights. Something's going to happen. And if you've worked for this position and you know that you worked for this position, don't give it up. Fight for it, because you've earned it. Those are my thoughts. What are yours? Take that with you.